Across the United States. What's going on, ICers?
Show here for the stretch. He's got that.
I just finished off doing the job. Thanks to all the new subscribers. First time. Wow. Before I start the video, I want to say thanks for my new subscribers. What's going on? You guys are good. Hope you guys are safe. You can actually tell them that for today. Remember, I'm doing on-demand work. Ring the bell. No. You don't need that. You don't need that. Listen, in today's video, I got a message yesterday from one of my followers on TikTok. You can find me on TikTok. I'll leave my link for my TikTok in the description. You get some videos on there, some little short videos. But going back to what I was talking about, I got a message from one of my followers in regards to, he got an LLC and he got his commercial bank account. And he also, was having a hard time, because everybody wants to charge him X amount of dollars for a class or a book or to help him out. And I basically said, listen, you don't need none of that. You don't need no class. You don't need no book. You don't need no LLC right now. It's a good thing that the state that he's at, the LLC is probably like $60, but in my state, the LLC is $520. So that would have been a big hit right there. $520 is something you don't even need. Listen, I made my first delivery back in 1997. Okay, a lot of people on here on this platform, other platforms, they weren't even alive when I made my first delivery. Okay, back then we barely had flip phones. We had to call dispatch from like pay phones. We had to call dispatch from different stops that we would go to, and and then from there we was communicating via Nextel. So a lot of people on here weren't even alive back then. Or they were probably in diapers, or they were probably toddlers or in elementary school when I made my first delivery back in 1997. So listen, I'm here to tell you, listen, you don't need to get no LLC. If you want to make local deliveries, this is word of mouth. I put a video up here, maybe it's a short, maybe I had it on TikTok. I was at the supermarket. Some guy unloaded some totes. I know what the totes are. It's medication. So I had a quick conversation with him. He gave me the contact information for himself, his manager, and the warehouse address. I can make up to $3,000 a week delivering pharmaceuticals and medications at the same time. No, I mean pharmaceuticals and mail at the same time. If I just do pharmaceuticals, like $1,500 a week, you're done by noontime. Okay, what job right now you're gonna get? You're gonna work from 7 a.m. to noontime. You're gonna make $1,500 a week. After fuel, you probably making like $1,300 a week, and then on top of that, you get a bunch of, you can write off everything, and at the end of the day, you're making $17,000 a year, and then you're making $17,000 a year, and you still get all those benefits, that from outside. That's a whole other video. But going back to what, back then, 97 was a lot harder to get work. We got work. Now it's so much easier. You have so many tools. You got the internet. You got mad. Anyway, I had to cut somebody because Adrian Borner got knocked out. Lost his fight, so I got less money from one of the kids at the warehouse. But anyway, so I was going like, it was a lot harder back then for you to do this type of business. But listen, there is no need for you to go and grab all that stuff. Don't need to. The first thing you need to do, man, you need to get online, man. You need to go to CB Driver. I've said it so many times. You can make $1,500 a week. You can make $2,000 a week. But you got to go on CBDriver.com. You can Google search, Craigslist, Indeed. All those search engines. You can actually, find some type of work. Okay, and then you let the companies that interview you tell you what you need to get. A lot of these companies, you don't need nothing. All you need is a driver's license and barely a clean record. Sometimes you can have a couple of things on your driver's license and they'll still hire you. There's a lot of things you don't need. Don't go and getting X, Y, and Z at the end of the day when you show up. You don't even need it. That's money you were spending. That's a lot of effort on your behalf to get all these things, and then at the end of the day, you don't need it. Okay, that's another thing. And just go out. You have all these tools. You got the internet at your, at your reach, whatever. You can go on there and find out. It was a lot harder back then. That's why this business, I used to make so much money back then. 20 years ago, make so much money because no one knew about this, and it was harder for people. Not harder, but people didn't know about this. we keep it on the down low. We don't tell friends, families, you know, real good friends. Listen, I'm about to put you on, make some good money. And but nowadays it's everyone's out there. You do not need to buy no book, don't need to buy no class, and you can still make that money. You can still make. Listen, I'm not gonna put up how much I make, but I work for myself. You know, I'm done. It's not even like 10 o'clock. It's about to be 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm here early because I had to do an errand before I came to pick up my load. But I'm here like early. I'm parked in the parking lot making this video for you guys. I don't have to pick up my stuff till like 11 o'clock. You know, I got one of my drivers showing up soon. Yes, I have drivers. I have a driver that I supply the van, I supply the gas, and I pay them. They work 25 hours a week for me. You know what I mean? And I pay them decent money. You know what I mean? I'm not telling you I pay them great money, but I pay them decent money. I pay them more than anybody around here for 25 hours a week. You know what I mean? They love it. You know, they only work 25 hours a week, and they make good money. You know what I mean? With one driver, I have two drivers. One of them, I think I paid him like $38,000 last year. All right, so I had a quick discussion. I was talking to one of the drivers here, but so yeah, like I was saying, like this business, man, you don't need to be buying no seminars, and you don't need to buy no ebook or nothing. It's so simple. It's so simple. You know, it's just like a type of way, like I said, and then you can go out and make your own money. You know, and it's sad that people, like, you know, want to help you out, but you know, you gotta pay $199. You know, I try to help out as much people as possible. I've run into drivers on the road that have recognized me. If you watch this video, you know, you can just put it. Yeah, I met OT on the road. A few of them, you know, you know, I give them advice. I've helped out a few of them. I know one of them is in Connecticut. He does his business. He started it because the advice I was given, you know, 5 years ago, 6 years ago when I started doing YouTube. But yeah, man, just go out there. No need to pay no seminars. It's very simple, easy. Let the companies tell you what you need. Google searches, you know, Craigslist. Someone's on Craigslist. Keep your eyes out when you go out. You see vans driving around. Yo, who you work for? They hiring? Some may tell you, yeah, they're hiring. Some may say, no, they're not hiring because they don't want you to go apply. Because, you know what I mean? It's the job. You know, it's not that much on demand. It's not really on demand. It's so many people wanting to do this, and they'll do it for cheap. So, but yeah, like last week, there's a video. I went on and I saw someone at the supermarket dropping off. I knew he was doing pharmaceuticals because I did it back in the day. I did it for BBEX. And I was like, yo, who the hiring? The new company? Where they at? He told me where they were at. He gave me his number, the company address, and the warehouse manager's phone number. Call them up. They're hiring. You can make $3,000 a week if you do mail and pharmaceuticals at the same time. I wouldn't need a high top to do both at once, you know. But if you give me anywhere $3,000 a week, I have the funds to go buy me a van tomorrow. You know what I mean? So that's not no biggie. But yeah, just go out, do what you need to do. Do not pay for no seminars. It's very simple. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment sections. I go live every now and then. You know what? I'm gonna start going live just for y'all. I'm gonna start going live every day on Wednesday noons. I'll be going live, okay? Every Wednesday at 12 o'clock while I'm out driving, working. I'll go live for like an hour. You can ask me anything you want within that hour, all right? I'll talk to you guys soon. God bless, and I'll see you guys on the road, all right? Take care.